back here on Scoop City with Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell, who apparently is very disappointed to be sitting with me. Wants Chase Daniel here. You still want to talk quarterback.
Yeah.
And you want to hang out with him in California.
He's a San Diego guy. I mean, he's probably has a lovely home out there and never been invited, and I don't make it back there much, but that's all I ask.
I've never been invited either, so it makes two. Why don't we do this? Why don't we plan a trip and go see Chase together while he's in his room just breaking down JJ Mccarthy video and posting it. Do you guys ever watch Chase's videos? Have you ever just seen them as you're scrolling?
I've never seen the whole thing, but I've seen clips of it. He does a great job. I mean, he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, look, the guys that have done it before. And done it at the level that Chase did for a long time. They know what they're talking about.
Yeah, he's smart. He played 14 years, made a boatload of money, and now lives in beautiful San Diego. Big Padres fan. What did you think of what the Padres did at the trade deadline?
I was excited. I saw him take ownership of first place last night. That's what I was excited about. So it helped. We'll take the Angels sweeping the Dodgers any day of the week.
I can't believe you even have the bandwidth to observe anything else going on.
That's how I wind down, because it's West Coast time.
Yeah.
So I can wind down with baseball.
Yeah, you go to bed with that with the game on.
Yeah.
Good way to sleep. But how are your nights of rest with this team right now? I've heard this has been a really good camp for you guys.
It's been a really good camp. It's been, as you would expect, you come out of the blocks with, some of those new fellas up front. Really, on defense, we were, expecting to have a very challenging camp from the standpoint of the front seven defensively, and that's exactly what it's been. It's made us better. Ryan Kelly and Will Fries, Donovan Jackson, we really have a new internal three there, and obviously with Christian Darrisaw working his way back, what a camp he's had to be already taking team reps, and really building his workload up. So it's been, get off to a great start, physicality, the defense flying around, veteran group, offense kind of responds, and we have some real competitive days. And I thought our team going into the first game last week against Houston, I know D'Amico's always going to have a roster that plays physical, they play really hard, so it's a great first preseason checkpoint to have, kind of see where your team's at. And I thought that we were a physical team. I thought that to only have 4 penalties in your first preseason game I thought was important. A lot of the things we emphasized with our guys we saw, and then the same over these last 2 days. Love having Braves and his team here. It was my first call to host a team. We have a great setup here, so we have a lot of options when it comes to hosting joint practice. And Mike was my first call. I love doing practice with him. It's organized, it's detailed, his team's ready to practice the right way. Had a blast. So our team, I think both of our teams got better.
Yeah, all eyes obviously on just this development of your quarterback and everyone wanting to know where he's at in the process. And you're the one running the show here of how much you're going to give him and how it's going to go. Where is he at now?
Yeah,
how do you feel about it?
I think, we had a great couple days here.
Had a great day today.
Yeah, great day today. Competitive environment. I think that's what I was most excited about, not only with JJ, but our whole team. Sometimes that second day of joint practice, there can be, it can go one of two ways. Either there's a little, woe is me, you poured everything out day one.
Yep.
And let's just get through this, or it's your team comes out with a purpose. And I thought both teams did. I thought it was really competitive, great red zone work, and JJ specifically, I mean, he's in a really good spot right now from the standpoint of, look, we're trying to build a plan that goes beyond the first preseason or the first regular season game. We want to get him ready to go. We want to get him prepared. But my job is to prepare the whole football team, and those two things can be going on at the same time, but maybe not necessarily be in the same place at the same time. And I think there's been good examples of that throughout the first 3-4 weeks here, and having a day like today, responding to both some positives that he did yesterday, some coachable things, to see a team for the second time play with that much conviction. And, the ball was jumping out of his hands, and really felt like the offense had a great day. I'll watch the defensive tape in the kicking game, but it's a lot. But I feel like JJ's in a good spot right now. We just got to keep working. It's details, it's discipline, it's a lot of boring things that maybe wouldn't find their way on Scoop City podcast.
Yeah, but, very boring actually. I'm falling asleep while you're talking about it.
They're important.
That being said, speaking of things that aren't boring, when we've been on Scoop City, Chase and I talking about JJ, we've been trying to articulate in the best way we can that you essentially have to look at JJ as a rookie, and that you have to be patient. And then when I say you, I mean like the fans and the people that want, the highest caliber of a quarterback right now. It's impossible with him coming off injury and just getting back into playing at game speed and actually taking in a snap in the NFL. Do you feel that there's an impatience from everyone right now around?
Look, I think that I as I've told JJ and I've told our offensive unit, look, it should be a good thing that the expectations for not only a quarterback playing for the first time, but the group itself, I want them to be high. We have high goals and aspirations as a team, and our offense will certainly play a part of that. But yes, I've been through this, in certain capacities, both, as a young quarterback, getting the ball in your hands and trying to, live up to either your role as a backup or playing behind maybe the best quarterback that ever lived and taking the reps right after that guy, and the standards are the way they are. So as a coach, I've seen it in every capacity of being along that journey with the player. I expect there to be reactions, positive, negative. Our goal is to win football games, and JJ's going to play a role in that. Our team's going to play a role in that. I will maybe more so than anyone, play a role in that with what we ask our team to do, what we ask our offense to do, what we ask JJ to do, but all with an understanding of the foundation of developing quarterbacks is not a overnight thing. It's not a flash reaction thing. I think that's what gets organizations in trouble sometimes, when you want so badly, we all want so badly for it to look a certain way and be a certain way from the very beginning. But what are you doing as a coach, as an organization, as a teammate, as a one of 11 in the huddle with said player, to make sure that we're doing everything in our power to give the best possible chance to have success? And then when adversity hits, how are we going to respond to that? I think that was a great learning moment for our team last year. Adversity hit right now. I can remember sitting with you in Cleveland, and
it was that day that it all came out.
Yeah, and it was that day, and the expectations of this team might have the first pick in the draft. This team might win 6 games. This team should be in the cellar of the NFC North, and it was a great example of ignoring a lot of that. It's great, it's great to. There's only so many, speeches you can give your team where you use that. If you use that every single day, you'll have no substance. You'll build nothing that can sustain. And when you win 14 games, that's fantastic. I was proud of what we did, but we're trying to build a team that's worthy of the moment in the end. And in the end, may be punching your ticket and trying to play the best 4 quarters that you possibly can. But we've got to worry about Chicago. We've got to worry about.
Well, I was going to ask you that. Like, the patience is good, but you have a tough schedule coming out.
Yeah.
It's not like this is a doozy.
Yeah.
So it's like trying to get your guys ready as quick as possible, but also knowing there's probably limitations because of what you can do.
Yeah.
And you mentioned the greatest quarterback to ever play in Tom Brady, which I'm sure you see the statue up there in New England and that whole celebration. Do you hear what Vrabel said about you? That you're just,
that's the problem. You
get a bully.
You get drafted, and Tom Brady's there. His teammates all want you to, hey, you're not as good as Tom. So.
Okay, I think it's fair to say, and I don't think you're going to have hurt feelings, that Tom Brady was better than you.
Yes, I would agree with that assessment.
But a lot of people don't know this about you. Before you were this fantastic Coach of the Year, you were a broadcaster. Kevin worked at CBS, and
if there were only podcasts then, maybe Chase, maybe you would have had a tryout for the person on the screen with you.
I would have definitely auditioned you. I don't think you would have got the job, but I would have. I can't get a word in. But
it's by design.
That I believe. Did you have like a CBS jacket? Like, did you have you had the whole jacket?
Have it. Every time the CBS crew, I think Jim and Tony might be here early on in the season, and I always tell.
Do you wear it to the meeting?
He always wants me to wear it to the meeting, and I can't find it. I've lost, this coaching thing has taken its toll on me. I probably wouldn't fit.
All right, so then are you better at broadcasting than Tom Brady? Is this something that maybe you're better at?
You know what? Let's let history play out first.
We'll see.
I think Tom did a great job last year, and knowing him, I think he's going to be fantastic. And he's probably been working at it all off season long, and he's going to be good at whatever he does.
I've never seen you actually in the booth, but I am going to Google this the second this wraps, because I would love to see you do it, because it's hard, right?
It's hard. The game goes fast, especially 8 o'clock at night Mountain West games with no huddle offense all night.
Just going.
You're not doing a lot of analysis.
Maybe you use some of that you learned at the broadcast booth, and you're applying it now as a coach has made you so successful. Have you found your Coach of the Year trophy? Where is this thing?
We have secured it.
Where is it?
It is, I believe it's in my office.
Aaron Jones would like you to not only keep it in your office, but display it in the window because he says that they can see from the field.
Yeah.
He wants to see it every day.
Like it was, and you were here earlier. It was sprinkling rain early on, so I see them all looking back up in my office, and I'm waiting to the last possible moment to come out to practice because of said rain, and they're all waving me out. I'm like, I told Henry, my wonderful chief of staff, I said, we got to get some tint on these windows. I'm tired of these guys looking in.
Kevin O'Connell, brilliant offensive mind, a big wimp in the rain, though. All right, Kev, anything for us? I feel like,
where are you headed to next?
I'm headed to Washington.
You're going to
back
Washington.
Back to Washington.
So ask Cliff how he responds to what Mike said about.
Oh yeah, because he said it about Cliff too. I know he just
thing.
takes you guys all down. It's not fair. You got to get something back at him. Got to zing him. He's 50 today.
I know. No,
he's old. You're young.
I'm trying to get him on the golf course. That's what I want.
He's terrible at golf.
No, don't say that.
He's terrible. I've seen him go. I know. I was in Tahoe. I saw him. He was horrendous. Not this year. A couple years ago.
Competed.
He's not good. But it's fair.
But
so
no,
I'll take you in that.
That'll be great. Another exciting. Is there going to be joint practice or just them?
They canceled it. It was going to be between Washington and the Ravens. So.
Gotcha.
But season
Say
2
hi
of
to DQ for me.
I will. He's the best.
Yeah.
Season 2 of Scoop City. We're starting off here. We appreciate that you came on season 1 when we were just this little baby that nobody was listening and watching, and now every single Minnesota Vikings blog listens to every episode.
I'm sure they do.
And they love me.
Thanks for coming out and spending some time with us.
Thanks for watching Scoop City. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment. New episodes of Scoop City drop every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday.